Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Demo Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which is kind of a collection they brought out for the 15th anniversary of Street Fighter, and this is on the PlayStation 2. So Street Fighter Anniversary Collection consists of basically two different games, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and Street Fighter 2 the Anniversary Edition. But Street Fighter 2 actually has multiple variations to it. It's still basically the same game, but there are different options for it, let's say. And we'll go over that in a second. As soon as this is done loading, of course this is a PlayStation game and it's going to be loading. And no, I don't want to use a memory card for this. But we start out, we've got arcade mode, versus mode, training mode, gallery mode, which has a bunch of the opening movies and staff movies from the different versions of Street Fighter 2, and there were a great many of them. You've got musics that you can play if you want to listen to any of that stuff. But the big draw here in gallery mode is it actually contains a whole movie, Street Fighter 2 movie, not the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia, not that one. I know you guys are probably disappointed when I say that, but this is the anime one, and it's actually really good. And to be honest, I think it's worth it just for this movie. But you get a couple Street Fighter games on top of everything. And now we're loading some more. We're going to get used to that. Loading times. And of course you got your game options. I'm going to go ahead and set up my buttons the way that I like them. R1 I usually have as low kick. X. R2 I want, and that's good. Okay, that's just how I like it. So if you pick select game, it goes back to the opening menu where you had to pick between Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 2. Let's go to arcade mode. So right here we gotta select which type of Street Fighter 2 we're gonna play. If you choose normal, you're only allowed to choose from the characters on the left: Ryu, Ken, Honda, Chun-Li, Blanca, Zangief, Guile, and Dhalsim. If you pick Championship or Turbo Edition, you can add the 4 bosses Balrog, Sagat, Vega, and Bison to that list. And then Super and Super T, you can add the remaining 4: T-Hawk, Fei Long, DJ, and Cammy. I believe Super and Super T differ in that Super T has a super meter, the first ever super meter for a Street Fighter game. I think I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. And I think just regular Super does not have that. I'm gonna go ahead and select Super T. I don't know why you wouldn't select Super T unless you just wanna. I don't know. I honestly don't know why you would select that. The colors are different. Of course, you're gonna have some weird looking colors here. But yeah, you could choose whoever you want. Let's see, who do I want to play as today? I usually like to play as Cammy or Ryu, but I like most of these guys. Well, let's go with. Why not? Let's just go with Ryu. Now I should mention, even if you pick like just regular normal Street Fighter 2, you'll still have to fight the new characters as well. Like if you select New Super Mario, not New Super Mario, wow, that couldn't be any more incorrect. But yeah, if you select normal Street Fighter 2, you still run into Cammy and T-Hawk and DJ and Fei Long and stuff like that. Get out of here, T-Hawk. So it's not completely set in stone. Like, it's not completely the same version that you're selecting, but it's pretty close. And of course, this classic Street Fighter action. Get out of here, T-Hawk. You know, you use different button combinations to do different attacks. Whoops, he got me there. Oh no! Don't die! Oh, so close. So close. Whoops. Whoops, okay. Okay. This is not good. Go, go, go! Come on, Ryu! Do something! Or, you know, get knocked out. That's fine too. But you get the idea. Oh no! Wow, that got really fast all of a sudden. Alright, so we've seen what Street Fighter 2 has to offer. Yes, I know. I don't care. I don't really know what data there is to save, except for high scores, I guess. I don't even... There's not any unlockable characters, so... Who knows? And let's take a look at Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And this was the game I actually bought this for, because I didn't have any kind of copy of this on a console. Street Fighter 2, just kind of a throw-in. I still have my Street Fighter 2 Turbo on Super Nintendo. But yeah, I pretty much bought this for Street Fighter 3 and the movie that they included with it. I think those two games alone make it worth it. And having Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2 on there is just a nice little bonus. Anyway, again, I'm going to set up my buttons because it's not going to carry over from Street Fighter 2. Let's see. L1, I kick. I have to remember what all these do. Kick times 3, punch times 3. Okay. And to arcade mode. So again, we got a bunch of new characters that just got introduced here. I don't know almost any of these characters, so let's go with Akuma this time. I don't even know what any of those do. But yeah, I didn't really get into this game in the arcades much. I think this came out right when like all the arcades were starting to disappear in my area, which is really unfortunate. But what can you do? It's just the way things were. I still wish sometimes that arcades would come back, because there's still games out there that, you know, you can't get other than by playing in the arcade. I know I was super excited when X-Men and The Simpsons Arcade came out on PlayStation Network, but I believe those have been taken off now. So if you hadn't purchased them before, they're gone now, which is really sad. Really, really sad. But if you did manage to purchase them, then that's really good. Whoops, wrong button. Don't you block? What are you doing, Makoto? Don't block me. But yeah, the movements in this game are so much cleaner. Whoops. Caught me on that one. Gotcha. But it's still, it's more complicated, but it's still the same Street Fighter 2. Only Street Fighter 3. I don't like Remy. I actually don't like Yang either, but what can I do? It kind of, with each stage, you being able to pick which character you're gonna fight. I kind of like that too. But yeah, it came out right as the arcades were disappearing from my area, so I didn't get to play it very often. The only time I actually did get to play it at all is when I would go to like a local theme park and they had it in their arcade. It's one of the only places that actually had an arcade, to be honest with you. I mean, that's how rare they were getting. There's still one mall somewhere around here that has an arcade in it. Get out of here, dude. Oh, wow, that was close. Got like 0 health. Things like, yeah, games like Simpsons, X-Men, the Turtles arcade games, because they weren't direct ports to... I messed that up pretty bad, but they aren't direct ports. You know, Turtles in Time is not a direct port from the arcade version, although it's pretty close. And Turtles in Time Reloaded is just not good. Well, okay, I won't say it's not good, it's just nowhere near as good. But yeah, I didn't get to play this much in the arcade, but I played the heck out of it once I got it on PlayStation 2. Even though I'm not very good at fighting games, but I do my best. I'm not terrible, and I'm not like a button masher, but I don't have the patience to learn all the mechanics for a fighting game. I just like to get in there and play it a little bit and see how far I can go. Whoops. Gotcha. But yeah, I think this collection has been outclassed by Street Fighter 4 at this point, but you know, it's still a good pickup. You could probably find it for fairly cheap if you have a PlayStation 2. I don't know, I haven't looked online to see how much they are. But if it's cheap enough, it's worth it to get Street Fighter 3, even though Street Fighter 3, a better version, is available on PlayStation Network now. You get Street Fighter 3, a bunch of Street Fighter 2 versions, and you get Street Fighter the movie, the anime movie. So it's a good collection, but you know, if it's really expensive, I just skip it and get, you know, Street Fighter 3 on PlayStation Network. I think there's Street Fighter 2 on PlayStation Network too. I don't know about Xbox Live. Like I said, I don't own an Xbox. Probably never will. I don't know about that. You know, I have kind of wanted to get one for a while. So we'll see. But I'm plenty happy with my PlayStation 3, and I'll probably get a PlayStation 4. I'll probably get a Wii U before I get anything Xbox. So, although my local what is it? My local Half Price Books, they were selling a couple like for $30, which is Just the original Xbox, not Xbox 360 or anything like that, but still, that's pretty good. Get out of here. Come on, Chun-Li. Give a guy a break. Oh, I missed completely. And I totally missed the timing on that one. I deserved that. Yeah, I messed up. I really don't know why I keep going for the Shoryukens, but I do. Caught you that time. Didn't get the full. Whoops. Gotcha. Whoops. Quit it! Yeah, she's got me, I think. Picking Chun-Li was not a smart idea. Oh, right as I was doing my super move. Huh. Chun-Li's funny. Alright. And I totally can't see the oh my gosh, I cannot see the the score entry on my screen at all. I have to look at my preview here in order to put it in. It's kind of ridiculous. My TV cuts stuff out. It's just, yeah. Oh well. But that's it, pretty much. That's what you get. Street Fighter 2, or not Street Fighter 2, but just Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. You get Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. You get Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, or I should say Hyper Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition, which includes 5 different versions of the game, even though there's really only one that you would probably want to play at any given time. I don't know. And it comes with Street Fighter 2, the anime movie, which is awesome. So, hope you enjoyed this Let's demo, and I will see you for the next one.